Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dog with a vlog coming to you guys with a brand new video. Today is technically the second Dawghouse discussion, but it is the first of the weekly Dawghouse discussions, which I'm bringing to the channel. If you guys didn't watch my channel updates video that I posted, definitely go back and watch that and just learn about all the new stuff that I'm bringing towards the channel. Dawghouse discussions is one of them. Basically, the point of Dawghouse discussions is I'm going to take a topic in sneakers, be it having to do with fashion, shoes, a certain person, just anything that's hot in the medium that my channel operates within, and talk about it. And my hope is that when I talk about it, you guys will post in the comments how you feel. Now, this isn't a debate. This is just a discussion and share thoughts. I feel like a lot of times with sneakers, it's a lot of I'm right and you're wrong, and that's how it is, and there's no real discussion. I think there needs to be more of it. So that's kind of the goal with this segment. Like I said, this is my opinion, and I want you guys to share yours in the comments. Today's topic is going to be over Jordan Brand. I feel like Jordan Brand is a good place to start with these Dawghouse discussions as a staple in the sneaker culture. Jordan Brand really is the only brand that really has, besides Nike, of course, that really has held a grip on sneaker culture for the last couple of years. Jordan Brand's kind of gotten to the point where they have surpassed the level of hype beast and into essential. Like, to be a sneakerhead, you do have to collect Air Jordans. You don't have to, but you should. Actually, you do have to. It's like a staple in sneaker culture. Just the same as like a Nike Air Max 90 is to me, or like a Converse All-Star. Those are staples in sneakers. And the Air Jordan brand, the Jumpman, has solidified itself as a sneaker fashion essential. Anybody who does collect shoes or does care about fashion will tell you about the Air Jordan, because it is such a universal shoe. However, the point of this video is not to talk about the Air Jordan and how great it is to talk about the Air Jordan and how great it actually isn't. Basically, the point of this video is going to be talking about the massive shit that Jordan Brand has taken in the last year or two, and I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. Now, I've been collecting shoes since early 2013, so I got to catch Jordan at the end of its good quality stage. And lately, as you all know, the quality just keeps getting worse, and Jordan Brand just keeps saying it's going to be better, we're going to raise the price so it can be better, but we keep getting worse than what we're actually paying for. So basically, this video is going to be divided up into two sections. Section 1 is going to be, is Jordan Brand worth what you're paying for? And why is it or is it not? The second section is going to be the future of Jordan Brand and what I want them to do. That's really the part where discussion is going to come in. So we'll just head right into it. With Jordan Brand, they've continued, as I said, to raise the price because they claim to be raising the quality. And this year they started out really strong with the Columbia 4s, which has some really nice leather and actually some of the best leather on any Jordans this year. Before we go any further, I do want to say I do work at a shoe store that sells retro Jordans, so I have pretty much had my hands on every retro Jordan to come out this year. So I have felt and inspected the quality on most of them, and I can safely say that the Columbia 4s is one of the best quality Jordans to come out this year. However, Jordan Brand definitely dropped the ball with the French Blue 7s, and from then on it's been super hit and miss with some pretty lame quality shoes in the Bordeaux 7s, which weren't very good quality, and then some good quality shoes like the Shattered Backboards, the Chicago 1s, those shoes, and the UNC ones, good quality. However, where Jordan Brand has really screwed the pooch has been the need that they feel to make new colorways. Now, as someone who's been collecting sneakers and who's really invested in sneaker history, sneaker culture, things like that, I don't really give a shit about a lot of these new colorways, and I have a feeling a lot of people feel the same. To me, you have old colorways that are still classics that we haven't seen in a long time. We don't need new colorways. Example, this is the year of the 7. I think that this year would have been a perfect time to bring in some releases like the For the Love of the Game 7s, or the Orion 7s, the Bordeauxs, which they did bring in, the Hair 7s, which they did. However, they really have been giving us colorways that we don't want. For example, the Marvin the Martian 7. In my opinion, probably one of the worst Jordans to come out in a long time, because this thing is still fucking sitting on shelves because it's $190 for a shoe that nobody wants. Another good example is the Sweater 7s, which I have seen. That shoe could have been killer, but they ruined it with the sweater print on the upper. Had they made the upper all white with the sweater colors just on the accents, things would have looked really different, and that would be a shoe I would think about copying. However, they keep bringing out new shoes because they're taking inspiration from things that don't need to have inspiration taken from them. Taking a commercial that Michael Jordan was in and he wore a sweater and putting it on a shoe is something that nobody fucking cares about, because why would we? Like, another good example that they're bringing in next year is this poster collection with the 12 Masters and the 2s. I will say that the 12s look really good. However, the theme behind it is stupid. You could just give us an all-black 12 and call it the Master, and I'd be fine with it. You don't need to have these themes or that teal-green 4 that they put out because Michael Jordan makes his opponents sick. I don't give a shit about none of that, because why would I want the Marvin the Martian 7s when we have the Orion 7s? Why would I want the Sweater 7s when we have the For the Love of the Game 7s? Why would I want any 7 when we have classic 7s that we already have? There has not been a good new Jordan colorway, like really certified classic good, since the Toro Bravo 4 in 2013. That's 2 years. That's 2 years, because Jordan keeps trying to duplicate the shoes that are already confirmed classics. For example, the Oreo 5. That is a shoe that I do own. I did recently just sell it. But basically that shoe is a cheap copy of the Metallic 5. It didn't need to be made. More importantly, there's a lot of shoes that we haven't seen in so long, like the Maroon 6s, which are supposed to be coming out finally after years. But in that time between, they were giving us colorways that nobody really wanted that much. Another shoe that is definitely absolutely flopped on the market is the Anthracite 9s, the Statue 9s, the 3P8s, and the Sweater 7s will do the same. Even the Laney 14s I was able to buy the next day on Nike, but decided I didn't need them because I realized that $170 for a shoe that should be worth $100 is not something that I need to spend. It is because Jordan Brand is cutting these corners and giving us product that we want with colorways that we do not want, which brings me to the next section of this video, which happens to be what is the future of Jordan Brand, because we have definitely seen that Jordan Brand is capable of making really quality shoes with the Pinnacle Jordan 1s. There's the Pinnacles and then the Vachetta leather ones, which are just really nice leather that retail for $400, which is so out of people's price range. However, even those shoes are not worth the retail that they're paying. Jordan Brand will never take a price cut, though. They will never move their shoes down to $150, because why would they when people will buy them? Or so they thought. Because this year, I have seen more Jordans sitting on shelves than I've ever seen before. I watched the Chrome 6s. The Chrome 6 lows sit on shelves. They're still on the shelf at my local mall. Why is that happening? It's because the price is too high for what we're getting. And there are people who will buy every Jordan Retro. But why would you need to buy a Jordan Retro when a perfect example of a shoe, the Pure Boost, one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever put on, it looks clean, and it costs $10 less than the Marvin the Martian 7s. Why the fuck would I get the Marvin the Martian 7s when the Pure Boost is just a superior fucking shoe? Anyway, the point is that Jordan Brand has capabilities to make high-quality sneakers, but they just put them at a price that's so high that nobody can afford them. So releases like the Pinnacles and the Vachettas and stuff like that go completely overlooked. And it's sad because these are the best Jordans of the year that the normal people who are just in normal means of like spending are not getting. So here comes the part where I talk about what should Jordan Brand do with the future of their brand. Now, a lot of people are going to hate me when I say this. I think that Jordan Brand has two options. One, they lower the price of their shoes to $150 for normal retros, $130 for Jordan 1s, and give us the quality that is worth, which is what we're getting now. But we're paying, honestly, I think we're getting $120 quality. but they're giving it to us for $70 more. I think it should be $50, and I'll let them throw $30 for hype because I get it. Jordan Brand is a popular brand, and I don't think they should have to lower it to the same price as a fucking Adidas tubular on a Jordan. I don't think that at all. However, $190 is absolutely ridiculous, especially because there are shoes like the ones with Nike Air on the back are $220 for shitty leather. And it's literally $10 less than a Foamposite, which Foamposite is one of the most high quality like sneakers and shoes, like so well made and put together. And you're charging for the same as this bunk ass leather so I can have stitched in on the back of my shoe Nike Air. You're adding $30. Are you fucking kidding me? But people will pay it. I will pay it. The thing about Jordan Brand is no matter what what Jordan Brand prices it at, people will always pay it, which is why I think that Jordan Brand should completely drop all of these ugly ass colors and only put out high quality material. I'm talking the finest quality leather on a Jordan 1, but it will retail at $400. Price them all at the price of these Pinnacle 1s, but give us that quality. Because it is possible. Because there are Balenciagas, there are high-end sneakers who have the quality. And if Jordan Brand were able to take regular retro models and introduce them to that market for that much money, imagine the position it would put someone like us, the buyers, in, where we would have to really, really be cautious with the shoes that we do end up picking up. And it puts the whole sneaker culture at a different dynamic because people aren't copying these $190 shoes because they don't have the money to, and the people who do cop them just want to flex. So imagine if you double that. How important would buying Jordan Brand sneakers be to you? You would only end up buying the ones that you really wanted. It would force Jordan Brand to stop giving us these bunk ass colorways that nobody wants and give us the OGs, because I'll tell you right now that a Air Jordan 4 bread with Nike Air on the back, or a Black Cement 3 with bread on the back with Nike Air on the back, I will pay $400 if it's $400 quality, because that's what the shoe means to me. I will pay that. There are shoes that I will throw down $400 for. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be every shoe, but I don't cop every Jordan anyway, because I think that $200, I think every shoe that I've paid $200 for this year has been a ripoff, with the exception of the Columbia 4s. Like, the quality on the Bordeaux 7s was so bunk. The UNC 1s turned out good, but the UNC 1 is better quality than most of the Jordans that have come out this year, and they're $160. So why is that happening? Why are we getting better quality on less expensive shoes? Why is the silhouette itself being so much more expensive? Anyway, I'm rambling, but that's the point of this video. It is Dog with the Vlog, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Jordan Brand down in the comments. So it is Dog with the Vlog, and I will talk to you guys super, super soon. Peace.